What's up everybody, and welcome back to my channel for the love of dogs. Today's video I'm going to be doing a review on Embark DNA tests for dogs. I just got the results back for the fourth one that I have done. I love them, and I figured I would just make a review because I think anybody who has a dog should do an Embark DNA test, honestly. I just got mine back for my dog Bug. So I'll give you a little backstory on Bug. So she was given to me, a client when I lived in Massachusetts. A client used to kind of foster dogs and stuff, and she had one of them passed away, but she had two dogs from this same breeder, and we had 8 other dogs who were from that breeder come to our grooming shop, and they were supposed to be Peekapoos, Pekingese poodles. The client knew of an older couple who was going to be moving to North or South Carolina, I don't remember, but they were going to be moving and couldn't take their dog with them, and she was supposed to be a Peekapoo from this breeder. I didn't know what she looked like or anything, but I went to go meet her, and they were like, she's free, we just can't take her. She was a year and a half old when I got her, and they were like, you can just have her, this is her crate and whatever. So I took her, obviously, but she was supposed to be a Peekapoo and everything, and a lot of the dogs, I'll get her in a second so you can see her, but a lot of the dogs from that breeder all looked super different. Like the client, one of hers was super, super tiny. I mean, she was a little, a teacup dog. I mean, she was tiny. And then Bug is a bit bigger. And they just all look very different. So I thought something was a little off. And I knew someone else that I knew had a dog from that breeder, and her mother did. And that dog looked also very different. And she said that the breeder, when she went to go to their house, that it looked like it was an abandoned house and didn't look very nice and whatever. So anyway, so I was like, I want to do a DNA test and find out what she really is, because I've been absolutely shocked at the other ones, the results. I'll post photos somewhere of the results for each dog. Thor, I worked at a pet store for a little bit, and all the dogs are from puppy mills and were extremely sick, and they were not really doing anything to help these dogs. That pet store has been shut down for how they were treating the animals that they were getting in. But Thor was super sick, and he had kennel cough and was having bloody stool and all sorts of problems. So I was like, I'll just take him off your hands. So I got Thor, and he was being sold as a Yorkie poo. And then I did the Embark DNA test, and he came back as Poodle, Pomeranian, Bichon, and a few other things. And it's just really interesting. And I also do the health kit with the DNA test. And it's great because you can see, if there's any genetic problems. They test for 200 different things, genetic health issues. I just saw a post about a person who knew that their dog, it was 10 weeks old, and the dog had some eye problems, and they found out it was genetic and whatever. And then they decided to do an Embark test, and they did the health with it, and the Embark picked up on the genetic problems that they had already figured out their dog had. So that just shows the accuracy of Embark. I know I've seen people do wisdom panel DNA tests, but what I have seen is it is not nearly as accurate. They don't have as many breeds in their system as Embark. And I know a lot of breeders go with Embark to do health tests and stuff. Embark is just amazing, honestly. So what happens is I order from Amazon. I'll put a link in the description to their thing, and it's $169.99, I believe, for the Health Plus breed, which I seriously suggest doing the health with it, because you never know what kind of genetic problems that your dog could have. And you'll get the box in the mail, and it has a swab, and you just swab on the inside of their cheek for about 30 seconds. and then twist the top on and you shake it 10 times and then stick it in the envelope it comes with and then just put it in the mail. And then in about, I would say about 6 weeks, I always get the health one back first, usually like a day or two before the breed results are ready. So just an FYI to everybody, it's not like you get it back like a week later, because they are testing for all kinds of things, and there's so many breeds that could be, you know, in your dog. So they test for everything, and then you will just get like an email and it will tell you, I'll put photos of this stuff somewhere on the screen, but when you go to your Embark page thing, you make a little profile for your dog, and then it will say like the percentages of your dog, and then you can even see like each gene that makes up your dog, and it will show you, like, it will highlight in different colors for the different breeds. And then you can also see where your dog originated, like where its ancestors came from around the world, and it's really amazing. And if other people have done Embark who have a dog that is a distant relative of your dog, it will tell you. Or dogs who also have the same genetic makeup as your dog, it will tell you. And you can talk to those people and stuff. It's amazing. Another great thing about the health is, like for instance, my mother-in-law has a Yorkie who we thought was a Morkie, but he is just 100% Yorkie. It's absolutely amazing. So he's a purebred Yorkie. Not a well-bred Yorkie, but purebred Yorkie. But anyway, we did the health for him as well. And on the health test, it said something about like one of his liver values, or like enzyme in his liver, genetically should be lower than normal. So whenever he goes to the vet, if they are normal levels, then they're actually abnormal for him. So that's just something that, you know, is very important to know. And there is something on the Embark website where you can have the results sent straight to your vet, so you know, your vet knows and can just be aware of these genetic problems that your dog has or that your dog doesn't have. You know, just it's amazing. I think everybody should do it. I will, like I said, the link will be in the description, so you can go check it out and see if you want to get it. I have heard nothing but good things, and on Facebook there is a group, Embark DNA discussion, where you can post and people will guess what they think your dog is, and then you can post the results. You know, it's just fun. So this is my dog Bug, and she is a purple and blue mermaid, but she was the one who's the peekapoo, and she is not a peekapoo. She is actually 65% poodle, 18% Shih Tzu, and I think it was 7% or 8% Pekingese. And then she's got something else in there too. I'll post it, but it's fun, you know. And I was like, oh, I'll just do it on Navi, our little dachshund, who I didn't even know what her parents looked like. She was just given to us. Just a random person came into our work and was like, hey, don't want this dog, you take it. So we took her, and I wanted to know what she was, and, you know, if she has any health problems or anything like that. And she came back as 50% dachshund and like 30% Yorkie and a bunch of stuff. So it's really interesting and it's fun, getting to see, you know, what your dog is, and great for the health part, obviously, to find out if your dog has any problems. She came back not positive for any health problems at all, which is great. But it's just something real fun to learn, you know, about your dog. If you have any other questions about Embark or anything, or you're not sure if you want to do it, just leave a comment and I will let you know what I think.